Look at a time lapse from one of our tower cameras overlooking the New Orleans skyline. Chris joining us now with a close look at the forecast. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, with the higher humidity, sometimes that early morning, late night fog is common. We may see some tonight and early tomorrow morning. Right now outside, we've had kind of a mostly sunny sky, but there's some passing clouds at times and even a couple of little light showers. 83 degrees now. Dew point's not unbearably uncomfortable, but definitely not fall-like. 69-degree dew point. Humidity right now is at 63%, and winds out of the east. We've gradually had an easterly wind the last couple of days, which has allowed for that increase in humidity. Today's high 85 degrees, and we will likely stay in the mid-80s for our afternoon highs for the rest of this week. We're not talking about record-type temperatures. Those are in the low 90s, but well above the average, which is generally in the 70s, and our morning low was well above the average as well. Only dropped down to 70 degrees. That too will probably be about the same, as we're not really tapping into any kind of deep tropical moisture. Next couple of days generally in east, maybe starting to see a little bit of a southeasterly wind will kind of keep those humidity levels a little bit higher. We're in the 80s right now, but as I mentioned, dew points haven't been terrible. Mid to upper 60s and lower 70s, although a 77-degree reading at Belle Chase is a bit more uncomfortable. A lot of sunshine though during the day today. You can also see that westerly wind because that's the direction of our clouds. And within that flow, we've had a few little light showers, had some on the west bank around Belle Chase to Estelle, and then on the north shore, kind of around the Abita Springs area, had some light showers moving through. They didn't last for very long, and our rain chances tomorrow maybe at around 10%. And speaking of 10%, that's the percent chance of development of this little wave that we're watching in the northwestern Caribbean. If you remember this going back to last week, this had been kind of a hotbed area from social meteorologists talking about something trying to blow up. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to happen, which is why I don't like jumping on that bandwagon every time an area is being highlighted. We do have Tropical Storm Epsilon, but notice this track is going to keep what is starting to get a little bit better organized well away from the east coast of the United States. And in fact, the track at the moment keeps it to the east of Bermuda, which would be good news for them. Now, it may be a Category 1 hurricane just east of the island, but it doesn't look like it should be making a landfall there. Let's hope that that is the case. The area that we're watching in the northwestern Caribbean, definitely as you look at the low-level cloudiness, there is definitely a very broad circulation, but right now it's fairly unorganized. In fact, most of the rainfall is well up and kind of spread to the north. We'll likely see this rainfall move in our direction as we get into Thursday, but more so into Friday. So basically, this is just going to be a big, broad tropical wave moving into the Gulf of Mexico, which, by the way, water temperatures are now really too cool to see anything form. That'll send rainfall our way. But the good news is, as this tropical moisture starts surging our way, we are going to see a weak front start moving into the area by Friday and kind of kick most of that moisture away. Unfortunately, that front that is on the way is not going to be very strong. Might help to knock our temperatures and humidity down a little bit, but we're looking at kind of a wetter day on Friday and then drying out as we continue on through this coming weekend. Clear to partly cloudy, mild temperatures, maybe some fog overnight with lows in the 60s and low 70s. Tomorrow afternoon, sun to partly cloudy, warm on the more humid side, a high of around 85 degrees, basically what we saw today. Temperatures staying about the same, coming down a bit with better rain chances, and again, maybe a slight drop in humidity for the weekend, but otherwise we'll stay mild through the next 7 days.